pretty much your last chance to buy iOSAT before it potentially hits $500 a package on eBay, like it did when Fukushima occurred. Now, those of you familiar with the Potterblog site may remember our reports on the government buying large amounts back in 2012 and ThyroSafe in 2013. I don't need to tell you what's going on in the world right now, why this is important, but one key thing you may look for that is a sign of a massive escalation or risk of needing to protect yourself from radioactive iodine is if you see a no-fly zone created somewhere in Europe, or if you hear of a naval blockade somewhere in Europe. And unfortunately, we don't have the people in charge to react well or in a timely manner to any of these things. So risks are probably higher now than they have been in a very long time. Now, if you heeded what Potterblog said back in 2012 and 2013 or even later, you already have iOSAT. And the good news is that the FDA basically says it is shelf stable. It's from the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission, references FDA. Basically, the short of it is it lasts forever if it's stored properly. The only real thing that'll degrade it is moisture. One negative effect that could occur is that it doesn't dissolve as well when you swallow it. So they recommend following the instructions for breaking up and drinking it with water if it's past its expiration date. Good news is the stuff is still available directly from the manufacturer here in the United States. And if you buy it from the manufacturer in the United States, the current expiration dates on the regular iOSAT, the adult dosage, is January 2030. And the children's dosage expiration date is April 2031. So it's an extremely long expiration date. ThyroSafe is also available somewhere on, let's see, ThyroSafe.com. I have no idea what their current expiration dates are. This is usually given in a child dose. But people who are familiar with iOSAT typically aren't that familiar with the ThyroSafe brand. So if it runs out, this is a potentially good backup. The places to buy the iOSAT, you may buy it directly from the U.S. distributor / manufacturer, Anabex. I have a link in our website or in the video description below. They have both the child potassium iodide and the adult potassium iodide. Basically, it's half dose for the child version. And the child version, I believe, is only available directly from Anabex, whereas the iOSAT can be bought in other places like nukepills.com. And they specifically list a 2030 expiration date on anything you order from them. And in most cases, I would say don't order any in normal conditions unless you know what the expiration date is. Some of these things are available on Amazon still. ThyroSafe and iOSAT are on Amazon, but who knows what the expiration dates are. If people start getting freaked out here, these things will become unavailable very, very quickly. And I recommend that if you have any questions about the purpose of these items, go directly to the CDC website, and it'll give you all the information you need. And NRC gives information on the shelf life of these potassium iodide tablets and whether or not expired stuff is safe. And I've already summarized, yeah, it's basically safe. Lasts forever. eBay won't let you sell it on their site if it's expired, but it lasts forever. Maybe some drop in capability for it to dissolve, which means there are directions for for crushing it and serving it in a liquid, especially to children. One thing to note is while potassium iodide is extremely safe, there are people who have allergic reactions to it, but taking straight iodine is deadly. So, yeah, read up and be aware, and if you have questions, talk to your doctor. And good night, and good luck.